Welcome to the Your Author Platform podcast with Jon Friedl. You know how you put a lot of time and energy into writing your books for not nearly enough readers? Yeah, I get it. I'm here to help you change that. If you're trying to accelerate your momentum, connect with your audience more than ever before, and become more profitable in ways that your fans want, today's episode will help you move forward with confidence. Hello, authors. It's great to hang out with you for another Your Author Platform podcast episode I do every few days to help you connect with your audience, improve your book sales, and ultimately change your life and theirs for the better. And hopefully I'm going to change your life a little bit today so you can better connect with your fans. In case you missed it, on my last episode, I went over my business, Your Author Platform, and the reason for its existence. I hope you enjoyed listening to my last episode as much as I enjoyed making it for you. Today's episode number 2 discusses, something I don't have an opportunity to discuss very often, which is, me. I'll introduce myself, what I've done, what I'm doing, and why it matters to you. Hello, I'm Jon Hiram Friedl Jr. This podcast episode is about who I am and what I've done and how I help authors connect with their audience to grow more popular. I recognize how rare it is to talk about myself instead of your needs and wants, but if there's one place where the reverse is okay, it's on this, my About podcast episode. This is despite how uncomfortable I feel talking about myself, but let's jump right in. I have an astounding number of college degrees, truly, 8 diplomas, mainly in physics and engineering, including a doctorate. But don't get too excited, I have the student loans to go with them. I worked my way through college, but financial loans covered the tuition I couldn't afford despite many jobs at once. Here they are. 1. Doctorate in Aerospace Engineering, Iowa State University. 2. Masters of Science in Engineering Management, University of New Haven. 3. Masters of Science in Applied Physics, Iowa State University. 4. Bachelors of Science in Engineering Science, University of Michigan Flint. 5. Bachelors of Arts in Physics, University of Michigan Flint. 6. Associates of Science in Mathematics, Mott Community College. 7. Associates of Arts in Physical Education, Mott Community College, and 8. Associates in General Studies, Mott Community College. While working through undergraduate college, I first worked at university libraries and then within their audiovisual departments. As a graduate student, I was a teaching assistant for physics. Later, once I knew enough to be helpful, I was a research assistant. Upon getting my doctorate in aerospace engineering, I was a critical skills hire at the primary military jet engine manufacturer, Pratt & Whitney, where I worked my way up to military non-destructive evaluation coordinator. After 7 years, I got recruited by the primary commercial jet engine manufacturer, General Electric Aviation, where I did many exciting things, including proposing and getting Air Force funding for a 5-year cross-industry artificial intelligence project relevant to our field, which was flight safety. And then during the 2020 pandemic, I was laid off along with 1 in 3 of my coworkers. But because I was the Ph.D. in the building, I saw the massive firings coming 3 years in advance. First, I checked into getting a job at the 5 places in the U.S. that might want to hire me for my skill set. When none worked out for various reasons, I investigated becoming an entrepreneur and small business owner in a completely different field. That led to my Professor Slots business. In October 2013, I met Larry Correia at a local bookstore. I found him walking around with the store manager signing his best-selling urban fantasy books, and we got to talking. Mr. Correia said many insightful things, which we'll explore later. But when I asked if writing was for my retirement years, he said I should not wait, but start now. He also said, quote, "Everyone has a good idea for a book, but what you're looking for is a great idea," end quote. A month later, I discovered my great idea. With my engineering, physics, mathematics, and business degrees, I figured out how to win at slot machine casino gambling. I realized nobody had written about any such thing, and when I won a car, I knew I had to write the book. So I did, but I did everything backwards. To paraphrase physicist Niels Bohr, roughly translated from Danish, quote, "An expert is someone who has made every possible mistake within a narrow field," end quote. My order of business development events was write a book, try to get that book published, create a website, build an email list, start podcasting, become a YouTube creator. I now have over 1,000 YouTube videos and nearly 200 podcast episodes. Annual business revenue is 15 times my book sales, and I want to show you how to do that too. My objective is to take the skills I've developed for book promotion to help you connect with your audience to grow your popularity. As I was teaching physics, I learned how to explain complicated things in an easy-to-understand manner and made it fun for all involved. Central to my Professor Slots business is a nonfiction book. As a nonfiction author, aspiring or otherwise, I will help you reach and connect with your fans. I'll share what I've successfully done. But with this new Your Author Platform business, watch me do it again. Far too many influencers talk on a topic without actual experience. Not I, but perhaps you're a fiction author. Well, so am I. After I met Larry Correia, I wanted to find a great idea for a book of fiction, but found one for nonfiction instead. I've created a pen name, J. Hiram Piesel, to avoid confusion with you and my other business audience. That's my first name, middle name, and the English translation of my last name from German. And you'll be able to watch me apply my hard-won skills to raising brand awareness for my upcoming science fiction novels, and then use my active real-life examples to do the same for your fiction or nonfiction books. In summary, thanks for taking the time to learn about me, what I've done, and my goals and intentions for helping you. I appreciate you. Remember to visit yourauthorplatform.com/subscribe to get my free report revealing the top 3 essential tools for improving your connection with fans, including the one I've used as a nonfiction author and influencer. The next episode of the Your Author Platform podcast will be on why building your author's platform to connect with your audience is essential to becoming massively successful, as well as initial thoughts on what's involved when just getting started. That's the end of another great episode of the Your Author Platform podcast. Thanks so much for listening. I plan to have the next episode come out very soon for you, where I'll have more amazing content for the show. Until the next episode, connect with fans and grow more popular. Bye.